Welcome back to another video, everyone. So nearly a year ago now, I made a video called People Took My Video Seriously. It was about the comments that were on my Ghost Hunter TV show parody video that I did. Yeah, it was just a parody of ghost hunting TV shows. I faked a bunch of paranormal activity. It was obviously a joke. I think it gets more obvious the more you watch. I mean, at one point, I think I did a bloody EVP voice session with the ghost and it played back sicko mode.
How did you die?
I mean, if that doesn't tell you it's a joke, I don't know what will. And so I made a video about the comments that took that video seriously. Well, anyway, fast forward to now and we can make a part 2 to the People Took My Video Seriously. Because just over a week ago, I posted this. I found out why Halo is better than Call of Duty. Now, it's not a serious video. I'm not actually, giving reasons as to why one is better than the other. I essentially just say that Halo is better because when you hit the wooden pallets, they break, whereas in Call of Duty, they don't break. Therefore, how can I be immersed in Call of Duty if the wood physics are unrealistic? Now, despite the comment that I wrote and pinned at the top, meaning everyone who goes down to the comments, it's going to be there. It's going to be there when they write a comment themselves. Despite all that, we still had comments like this. Tell me why the hell this matters. Call of Duty is more fun. Obviously, you guys know I post a lot of sarcastic videos, and when I'm being sarcastic, I will admit sometimes it can be a bit hard to tell because, well, I sound the same no matter what I'm talking about. If I'm being serious, if I'm being sarcastic, I sound the exact same. I've got a very monotone voice for the most part, so sometimes I can see why people will take my video seriously, but again, the fact that there was a pinned comment saying that it wasn't serious, and the fact that it's such a ridiculous thing to judge a game on, the wood physics, I feel like it's not that difficult to see. But again, like you guys know, I post a lot of sarcastic stuff. It's when the video gets recommended to a wider audience. That's when we usually start to see the comments not really understand what's going on in the video. You're not playing COD to break wood, fool. Stop playing. They're both good games though. Actually, the reason I buy COD games every single year is to test the wood physics. Every time I get a new COD game, the very first thing that I do is try and find a wooden pallet and see if it breaks or not when I smack it. They're both good games though. See, I appreciate the positivity at the end though. They are both good games. Halo has always been shit. You're just wrong. Yeah, it's not an opinion, you're just wrong. You must have been born after Halo 3. I mean, I'm not the oldest, I was like 7 when Halo 3 came out, but still. You must have been born after Halo 3 because if you played it at the time, I mean, look, Halo Combat Evolved, do you know the significance and importance of that game? Who the fuck cares about breaking wooden pallets? What the fuck? Never ever played Halo though, but still. Who needs that? How else are you meant to test a game's realism if you can't break wooden pallets? Have fun breaking a pallet with your bare hands. Actually, I did do that on video, but I forgot to record it. Yeah, I don't know if you've been near an industrial pallet like those ones, but you can't just break them by hitting them with a gun, mate. It doesn't work like that. At the bread factory I used to work at, they specifically told us not to break our backs when lowering one down from an 8-meter tall pallet tower. They told us to just tip them over because they won't break. I will admit, the logic in the video was wrong. Master Chief is a super soldier. Makes sense that you can break them. Call of Duty, you're just playing as a regular soldier, so it kind of makes sense that it doesn't break, actually. I wasn't actually judging the games based on that, but I do appreciate this comment, though. I'm not being sarcastic, like, I do appreciate that. He came through with the real-life experiences. LMAO, Halo isn't supposed to be real. You'd be fighting other people in metal suits while you can jump like 500 feet in the air. Oh yeah, I forgot. In the video, I said COD isn't as realistic as Halo. That, I think, was enough to prove that the video was a joke, because, again, like, nothing about Halo is realistic. You're playing as Master Chief, who can survive all this shit. He can fly through space, give the Covenant back their bomb, but it's all over when he steps into water that comes up to his knees. The entire thing is unrealistic, so I thought me saying COD isn't as real as... I thought that would be enough to prove that it's a joke. Just play the game, jeez. How can I play the game if the wood physics aren't accurate? Not realistic. You try hitting a wooden pallet. I bet it won't break. Actually, I did do that on video, but it didn't record. Right, if you think that COD is shit when you hit a wooden pallet, obviously it doesn't break on impact because it would only put a dent in it. Use your minds next time. I could tell this guy's British just because he started the sentence off with right. Yes, Halo is obviously realistic, totally resembles real life. Well, actually, if you really think about it, we don't know whether or not Halo is true. I mean, it takes place 500 years into the future. Who's to say those events don't take place in 500 years? We'll never know. Of course, in Halo, you're going to break it yourself. When your teammates are super soldiers, in real life, you'd be lucky if it doesn't break your hand. You can't even aim your gun in Halo. So you tell me, hitting a wood pallet and it breaks, it's realistic. You've never been outside, haven't you? I don't entirely know what he's trying to say here, but what I think he's saying is I've never been outside, so I wouldn't know whether or not a wood pallet would break or what's more realistic. Okay, here we go, we've got a long one here. You also realize that in Halo, you're playing as, for all intents and purposes, a superhuman wearing 1,000 pounds of titanium armor. Smacking a wooden board with the strength in your arm, plus like a 200-pound gauntlet, probably a 15-pound rifle, it's probably going to break it. Whereas in COD, you're a normal human with normal strength, cloth gloves, and maybe a sub 10-pound rifle. Try breaking a pallet with just that in real life, and you'll see why this whole video is pointless. I mean, that's the point of a shit post. It's really not supposed to be anything other than just to get a few laughs out of it. But again, I have done this in real life, and I just didn't record it, but it did break. You are just a weird COD hater. Yeah, that's why I've got a golden gun. And I play it all the time. I'll be honest though, guys, a lot of people hate on Cold War and say it's the worst one. I saw in the comments that everyone was saying like, why did you pick this game to compare it to? This is the worst Call of Duty. I understand why people feel that way with the limited maps and the skill-based matchmaking and everything, but I actually really liked it. I thought it was the best Call of Duty game in a long time. I mean, I can't argue with the issues that it has, but I will say it's my favorite, not the best. I've not had as much fun on a COD multiplayer in years. But anyway, that is going to be it for this video. I just wanted to take a look at a few comments that took the video seriously. Now, hopefully I didn't get whooshed. I hate saying that because it's been overused, it's been ran into the ground at this point, but I've looked at comments before in videos and the joke's gone over my head sometimes. These comments all generally sound pretty serious though, and I think what happened is they just didn't look at the pinned comment and they just heard me talk about this in quite a serious manner. Either way, it's not that serious. But anyway guys, it's nearly Christmas, so Merry Christmas to everyone who celebrates it. Hopefully you all have a wonderful, amazing Christmas. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this video, so thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Definitely subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you all in my next video.